Also, your hair, you look like a fucking disaster, honestly. Coming from someone who constantly looks like a disaster, I look like a disaster. And I'll tell you a behind-the-scenes conversation that happened yesterday. I don't know if any of this is on yet, but I'll tell you a behind-the-scenes conversation that happened yesterday. We had this big company-wide meeting with everybody. There was John Skipper was there, Eden was there, everyone was there. All the
Eden.
Yeah, we're there.
What are we doing here?
And in the meeting, Tony, for whatever reason, announces like, "Oh, I feel great. Don't look at my hairs. I know my hair looks crazy, but I feel great," or something like that. And Chris Cody off mic comes up to me and goes, "I hate when attractive people talk about how bad they look. Like, get the fuck over yourself."
Oh shit.
My hair usually looks bad just because it's really crazy, and I don't want to wear a hat at home for whatever reason, so I just have it all natural.
Just put some product in.
No, God no.
God,
what?
what do you mean? So Tony.
Dries your hair out.
Stuff,
yeah,
so
for what?
bad for your roots.
I could just have my natural oils and juices that I have here in my
exactly.
natural
oils and juices. Speaking of that meeting yesterday, that meeting was at a certain time, and I texted an hour and 15. Holy shit, guys! I forgot the meeting.
What?
Well done, Lewis.
Oh, you just forgot to join the meeting?
I was on my way home, and Tony was like, "Yo, don't forget 1:30," and I was like, "Yeah, no problem." 2:45, I text our group chat, and I was like, "Yeah, I blew that."
Yeah, I told
Sorry.
you that was me. I told you that.
Yeah. No one noticed.
No one cares.
Good or bad.
There was 1,000 people in the Zoom.
We
have
have
so many people in the Zoom.
Well, yeah, Adam was there. We have a big thing today to kind of recap something that's been going on this week, and I don't know if you guys have been listening or caught on to it, but Chris Wittyngham was going to go undercover as a copper and try to see if he could perpetuate fraud of sorts.
That's correct.
Go on.
So,
Where? How?
So on today's edition of the Dan Le Batard Show, we discuss
Thursday's edition.
No, today's edition of the Dan Le Batard Show.
Oh, it happened today, huh?
Time flies when you're having fun, huh?
Yeah.
You just forget what day it is. Sometimes.
Exactly.
Today's edition of the
today,
Dan Le Batard Show.
Yeah.
Chris Cody was talking about how Stefan Diggs will walk into a DoubleTree and just take and eat cookies from the DoubleTree, despite the fact that he is not staying there. And so we openly discussed whether one could not, as a DoubleTree patron, go in and eat cookies. And so I boldly announced that I will walk to the DoubleTree that is near my apartment building and ask if I can have a cookie. And not only, and this is the postscript to the story. We'll have to run this after. Wait,
we're getting to the end of the story already?
Well, I mean, okay. So do you want me to chronicle what happened?
Well, okay.
My timeline is so fucked up right now.
Okay,
but just tell us.
So basically, we were talking on the show, as he said, about Stefan Diggs and how he goes to DoubleTrees and gets free cookies.
Witty said that.
And then Witty said that he was going to go and he was going to do that by the DoubleTree near him. And then Chris Cody and I were trying to plan for him the best way he should go about doing this, because we didn't think that just going straight in and doing it was a good idea, that he had to come up with some sort of like elaborate Ocean's 11 type scheme to get these cookies.
Very important.
Yeah. And then
your idea was that like I walk in several days.
Yeah,
like
4 days.
4 days of me going
Today, Friday, as we all sit here, as we do every Friday, we are showing the audience what it takes Chris Wittyngham to go in and try and steal some cookies that are undeserved from the DoubleTree Hotel.
I mean, if you ask for it, then it's not stealing.
Dan?
Well,
they're deserved.
You weren't there.
Tony, you sound like shit.
See? I told you.
I mean, you need to fix your hair.
Don't sound
if you
100%
fixed your hair,
sure.
then this wouldn't be happening.
So I told Woody that he should go in 4 days in a row, and he should ask for the cookie on day 3, and then still make an appearance on day 4, so people think that he's actually staying there.
Smart plan.
Yeah.
Something Danny Ocean would do, by the way.
Exactly. And then I also told him that don't just ask for a cookie. Lead in with asking, like, "Oh, I hate to ask, but can you get me another towel? I need a towel for my room." And then say, "Oh, while you're there, like, any cookies back there?" And then you get the cookies. So you don't even like you're kind of taking not even what's supposed to be your primary goal, and they'll be so thrown off. But I have to report, or I guess Chris has to report, I don't think that's the approach he ended up taking.
No, I did not. So actually, what I ended up, I posited that I was like, maybe I'll go home and I'll put on a bathing suit and I'll look like someone who's staying across the street from the
Look
beach.
like an even bigger weirdo walking in.
No,
you would look like a
cop to the pool line.
More of a cop wearing a bathing suit.
It's a hotel. It's across
Put
the street
goggles
from
around your head.
It's across the street from the beach. It is a beach
Pour a
hotel.
bucket of water on
Do
himself.
you
in
own
the parking
flip flops,
lot.
by the way?
Yeah,
That's
I
a
do.
general question.
I do.
He wears
flip-flops.
dress shoes
Swim
to the
shoes.
beach. 100%.
Yes, thank
Yes,
you. Okay,
yes.
that's what I
Socks.
was getting
For
to.
sure, socks.
Oh yeah, you want socks
Yeah,
to the
like,
beach? Yeah.
like socks that go up to mid calf.
By the way,
Yes.
Do you have an actual wet suit? Like it's a tuxedo that can get wet?
I'm realizing
Oh, man.
in this
I need to get
timeline,
one.
in this timeline of when we discussed this on the show and now,
Austin Burke.
Chris Wittyngham would have had to have left, gone to his apartment, gone to the DoubleTree, done this, and come back to record this. So is that what happened?
Yeah, it's exactly what happened on this after the show. Now they're recording Mystery Crate.
Welcome, by the way.
Yeah, so I went in between the Le Batard Show recording and this recording to the DoubleTree. So all these plans. Okay, look, people, we're going to be honest here. We recorded that on Wednesday.
What?
And I went after the
What?
show on Wednesday. We published it on Friday.
I mean, my God.
Breaking the third wall.
Well, what
Look,
day is today?
The
today's,
fourth wall.
Today's
isn't it?
Friday.
wall?
It's the fourth wall.
What did I say?
You said third.
Oh, sorry. The fourth wall,
Don't worry about that.
What is the third wall?
part of the set, I
I'm
would
gonna look
presume.
up.
Because the
That's
wall,
true.
the walls,
And
are
it
just,
probably
you're
is
seeing
part
three
of the
walls.
set.
Billy
It would
breaking
be
the
the
cabinet
right
with a
side
golf
of the
swing.
set.
Anyway,
It was a good
so
shot,
we
man.
recorded this on Wednesday.
Why do we have to break the wall? Why can't we just go through the door?
Yeah. Or just walk through the empty wall that doesn't exist.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Anyway, I went after the
Anyway.
show. It was a very long day. I was actually here on Wednesday until 7 p.m. So yeah, I was just hanging out here in the studio until 7 p.m. working. Because it was
Why?
He had a job to do.
no, because we were doing stuff with some of the machines here. Then it was 3:30, and then I watched Champions League, and then I recorded.
Okay.
with
Oh,
Grant
there it is.
Wall.
That's the reason.
That's what
the
it is.
reason.
Okay.
You can't
Okay,
get that
hang
past
on a
me.
second.
Okay, hold on. Wait,
no,
can
no,
we
no,
That's
no.
what it is.
Can we
I
go
then-
around the room? I have a question.
Yeah.
Just an observation that I've made that you somewhat confirmed right now, saying that you were just sticking around watching Champions League. Have you guys noticed that sometimes when we have like a 3:30 or like a 4 o'clock meeting, that Witty will
Witty's
always
in the
always be
studio.
in the studio, and you kind of think like, could have done this from home maybe. Is this a little look at me Louis situation where it's like, let me make sure that the tiles are here behind me, so it's like I was here longer than everyone.
You've been found out, Chris.
Because you
Work
just
smarter,
told us,
not harder. He's just faking
Yeah.
it. We're
You-
all buying it.
you
Why-
just told us you just hang out and watch soccer here.
Yeah,
No.
but why are you hating on the grind, dude?
I was.
Well, it's not a
No.
grind; it's a grift, is what it sounds
No.
like.
Exactly.
Nah, it sounds like a grind.
I have a long drive home. I couldn't
grinding
make
grift.
it home in time to watch the Champions League, which I
Grift to
had
grind.
to for a Meadowlark Media podcast, Football with Grant Wall, which we recorded after the Champions League. I then just decided, look, I'd rather not get in 5 p.m. traffic, so I'll just edit the thing. I had some other things to do, so I ended up staying here until 7. And
So you got into
and-
7:30 traffic then.
no, 7 traffic is much better than 5 traffic. It just is. It just is.
Why
So-
does traffic in Miami start at 2:30?
and ends at 7. That's the window. The window is
Why?
2:30. I don't
It-
know.
Cubans.
It starts so early.
The
I had
Palmetto
I
is
didn't say that.
constant,
That wasn't
yeah.
me.
The Palmetto's the worst.
Yeah.
When are they going to be
Terrible.
done? Didn't they say
Never.
it was going to be done in 2022? Now it's like 2028.
Well,
They
there's
said that
always
in
a new thing.
1995.
Yeah, there's always something else going on.
We're waiting for the rapture.
Woody has an important meeting.
Woody always has an important meeting.
Always
You know what would be? You know what would be
Soccer
a
game.
galaxy brain move is wherever you sit in the studio to take a picture of it, like a screenshot of it, and then put it as
Yes.
your Zoom background.
Ooh, I like that idea.
Yes.
that's a good
So Lou,
idea.
if you could take a picture with you not there of that background, so that way I can just kind of sit there and make it look like I'm always in the studio. Please do that for
So
me.
I did last year or the year. Well, I guess. Wow, man. Now it must have been like two years ago, maybe 3 years ago, when we were doing like the Masked Singer updates to Music Dome. I had Lorenzo, the producer, the TV producer, take a screenshot of my empty seat, right? And then I went while
Yes.
Dan wasn't paying attention, and I went and I
Yes.
sat in the room in the green screen that became the Music Dome, and I was just sitting on the chair. So he saw the background as it was the window that's behind me, and he was looking at the screen, and he's like, "Where is he?" Because like I see him sitting in his seat, but he's not sitting in his seat. And then that was the trick that all of a sudden that dissolved, and I was in the music.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah. Good story, Billy.
I missed the music
Yes.
dome.
Yeah, excellent story, Billy.
Yeah.
What are we doing on Mystery Crate today?
I don't know.
Yeah, how's this going?
Not well, I would say.
Do we have anything to throw to?
No, nothing to throw to it.
Oh, I have something.
Right.
We gotta feel this. Damn.
You're not
I've got
supposed to
something.
ask that if the answer's no.
Fuck.
Guys, Saturday. MMA Hangout.
Tomorrow.
You guys
Tomorrow.
Or
have
yesterday.
You guys have fun doing that.
MMA Hangout. Tony, Juju, Chris Cody, myself. We are watching UFC 273 together. And last time, guys, it was a smash.
Louis,
Yeah,
we're
it
supposed to do this at the end of the episode where Chris Cody
Yeah, you
goes like,
promote-
"And now
Well,
everything
Yeah,
else
you
goes
know,
to
Montgomery
Chris."
and Company and whatnot. Yeah.
Where you guys
Yeah.
were letting this segment tank, so
Whoa!
I'm reviving.
I want
What?
Lewis. You drive this episode.
Yeah, go
You're
ahead and
in
do it.
charge
Yeah.
of what we're
I
talking
don't know.
about. Oh,
That's very good.
can
good
I ask
job.
you a question that I've marked because I know we're probably gonna have to take this out, but I'm kind of wondering.
10:49 on the video. Thank you.
Yeah, I marked it because I this is an off-air conversation that I'm bringing on air. What happened with that interview that you guys did with the MMA guy? Because I thought that we were supposed to use that on the show, and then all of a sudden it just appeared on YouTube, and it's like, well, I guess we're not going to be using this on the show. I thought we had some content here for Friday potentially.
We
promote
had to,
Saturday, and then it seemed
We still can do it. I don't understand.
I got
why
that you
that's
guys
not.
just kind of went rogue and decided, you know what, I'm getting antsy. I got an itchy trigger finger. We're putting this out on YouTube right now.
No,
Boom.
we didn't want one day of exposure. We wanted a few days of trying to get it exposed. So
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotta have
Petty
a you know.
Well,
a
it's
good
going to be in this
takeoff.
episode of Mystery Crate, so.
there you go.
Oh,
Oh,
it is.
We are doing this.
No better.
Hey.
We're all on the same page.
Yes.
Where do we leave off with my DoubleTree story?
I don't know.
Oh, we haven't gotten to it yet.
No, we haven't finished it.
No.
Did you eat the cookies or no?
Well, actually, here's
brought
one of
it.
them.
Wow.
Here's one of them.
Hey.
A success.
Taste
A
test?
success.
Proof.
Like the hoopina?
Well, how did you? I'll taste it.
Okay,
Well,
yeah.
how did you go about obtaining this cookie?
It's
Okay,
not warm
so
anymore.
the reason why I said the fact that
There's
I had
a receipt in here.
What?
You
Oh
paid
my
for
God.
this?
no.
I
Did
made
you
that
pay
up.
for it,
No, no. I
Woody?
made
Oh
that
my
up.
God.
Oh.
Oh,
Please do it. What did you
You
JK
got us,
LOL.
Billy
That is an
Gill.
LOL. Big LOL.
What is
Alright.
this cookie? This isn't.
Is
just
it a
chocolate
receipt?
chip.
It's the DoubleTree cookie.
There's extra things in here.
Is it oatmeal?
Oh, good.
It's kind of like a hybrid, right? Isn't it like oatmeal and chocolate chip together? Isn't that
Yeah.
the,
I don't like it.
The secret?
Yeah, it is. Nope. Woody has another soccer
don't
game.
want
He
that.
stepped out again.
Oh,
in the
there
middle of
goes.
his story.
You missed kickoff.
I'm watching
Can
the
we-
Masters right now. It's pretty enjoyable.
Day
but
two,
I don't
huh?
know if I
Yeah.
should say what day it is
We don't know. Okay.
because we don't.
Can we go through the entire episode of Woody just
Yesterday.
coming in,
Yesterday.
about to tell the story, and then leave? Can we do that just 12 times?
No respect, huh? What if we were doing
Yeah, fuck
something
that.
else that wasn't Mystery Crate? Do you think he'd be in and out? Probably not.
Definitely not.
Yeah, like
Rude.
us leaving in the middle of us talking about Taylor Hawkins.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that.
Yesterday's post game.
Mm-hmm.
Billy-
I have a.
Was that too real? Was that too real for
That
everyone?
was too real. That
Jesus.
absolutely was. I mean, you went too far.
We're doing like a memorial for him,
Cut
and people
that out.
just start walking out. No, I'm leaving that in the video, dude. Sorry.
So you guys are doing
Too emotional.
an interview with an MMA fighter today?
well,
We didn't
Yeah,
just
we
go
are.
to it.
Tony, go ahead.
Yeah, we are. Aljamain Sterling, the UFC bantamweight champion, is going to be on the show later today. And
We
have
also
some fun
picked.
with him.
We also picked his opponent in the parlay this week with DraftKings.
I was
so-
gonna say it went so well that you picked against him in a parlay.
Well, it wasn't that.
Smart
It
money.
wasn't that it went so
Hedging.
well or
They're
so
hedging.
bad. It's just I think Jan is going to win the fight. I like Aljo better as a person, but Jan's got the upper hand.
He was a great interview, though. He was super. Yeah, he
Aljo,
was
yeah.
super enthusiastic. He's actually. He had some DraftKings stuff. What was that about? Is he like sponsored by them, Tony? He had
That's
a
a great
ton.
question.
He had a ton. He was there. He saw me in my DraftKings sweater, and
Well, the problem is we all have DraftKings swag, right? Like everybody in the show has 1,000 DraftKings things, so we're all wearing some sort of DraftKings. Yes, exactly, Roy. Like everybody has like a hoodie or a hat or a sweater or whatever, and he had like a hat at arm's distance and just grabbed and put it on. I don't know why, but shout out to DraftKings.
Well, he made a. I don't know what he said, but he made a big deal about it. He goes, "Oh, I didn't know we're all part of the family," and then he went to go grab some DraftKings stuff.
Wow.
And that was cool.
That's a
Can't
good
wait to
sell.
listen.
Yeah.
Well, you're gonna hear it in a second.
Why don't we hear it right now?
Yes.
Okay.
Even though I thought we threw it to her already.
How's it
UFC
going?
bantamweight champion Aljamain Sterling with the boys from the MMA Hangout.
Witty's back.
Hey, how was the soccer match?
No, the Europa League's not on yet. So
Oh boy.
Is
Is that
European
different
time
from
over there,
Champions
yeah.
League or is that the same thing?
so it's a level below the Champions League. It's like a
So
secondary.
it's like the minors.
Yeah. Think of it as like the European NIT. That's essentially what it is.
Yeah.
Like a
that
triple
sounds
A or double A?
brutal.
Yeah. No, it's like basically like the fifth best teams from all of the major European leagues is the Europa League. So like,
Speaking of which, AA baseball players tend to be a little better than the AAA baseball players.
because they're younger, they're like the better prospects, right? Isn't that kind
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
the AAA guys are like hardened minor leaguers?
Injury
Yeah.
assignments usually go down there, right?
Yeah.
Right.
So my
Yeah.
DoubleTree story.
You have more thoughts on that, or just
Oh, my brother-in-law was a former White Sox AA player, and he was telling me the other day, he was like, a lot
name
of the AAA guys are just kind of like the guys.
You
who
didn't even
don't
name him.
ever.
Your brother-in-law used to be a AA player.
Yeah, for the White Sox, yeah.
Did he make it to the show?
He never made it to the show,
I guess it's
unfortunately.
not that great of players in AA.
No,
I mean,
maybe a good call.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Better than the AAA guys, though.
Yeah,
That's for sure.
All right.
Right.
He would hit dongs, but he just couldn't get on the bags.
Oh yeah.
If for
Dongs?
power.
Mm-hmm. Thinkies.
What's his name? I'm gonna look him up.
Fernando Alvarez,
There's only
Third
1,000 of
baseman.
them.
Yeah, exactly.
Good luck with that
There you
Google
go.
search.
third baseman, Chicago White Sox AA team.
Search
Anyway.
Fernie instead. Search Fernie Alvarez. That'd be better.
So what happened at the DoubleTree?
Yeah.
Okay. So I
Interesting,
eschewed
Fernie.
all of the advice that was given to me. I decided not to wear any disguises. I decided
Not
not
even a fake mustache.
no
huh?
fake
swimsuit.
mustache, no swimsuit, no swimsuit. That's
Groucho
actually a
Marx.
suit. No, no bathing suit with dress shoes and long socks. No disguises of any sorts. I just walked in. I stood behind someone who was checking in. I then went up to the counter and said, "Hello. I happen to be in the neighborhood, and I would like a cookie."
I have secondhand embarrassment
No, you
listening
didn't.
to
You
this.
did not
say
say
that.
in
You
the
did not
neighborhood.
say that.
No,
did
I
not say
kids.
that.
I did say. I said I'm in the neighborhood. I have the sound on my phone. I have to.
Hello.
I've lost my computer. I can't get.
Play it for us.
I'm okay. Hold on.
Hold on. Just play the entire thing on Mystery Crate. What are we doing
We'll listen
here?
to
Yeah.
it right now.
How
Yeah.
long
Yeah.
is it?
Yeah, do it in post.
Yeah, I'll put it in.
But play it for us now on your phone so we
Yeah,
can react
yeah,
and then we'll
yeah,
just put in
yeah.
the clean audio
Yeah,
and post.
yeah,
Maybe.
okay,
Poor
hold on.
Jeremy.
Yeah,
There's so
maybe.
much
Yeah.
to do.
Sorry, Tasha. I apologize.
Okay, hold on. There's a lot of sound. There's a lot of sounds.
Jeremy's
of
very good at cleaning these up. I should.
of a
I should
hotel
say.
He
lobby.
hates us if any of us go missing.
Man, I really wanted
He
Woody
loves
to
me.
walk in with bathing suit, business
I can't believe
With
that.
a bow tie on
Up
and a
front.
Kangol hat.
business shoes and business socks.
Why a Kangol hat? That's
Greetings.
so
I don't
awesome.
know. Grant Wall wears Kangol hats. I feel like it's something that.
Of course he does.
You think he gifts Kangol hats to people? Like for the holidays, he gave Woody a Kangol hat?
No,
Yeah.
Woody has a paperboy hat. That's what he has.
Yeah.
What's a paperboy hat?
The same thing as a Kangol, but like cloth
Kangol?
instead of like fur or whatever, like the felt material
Fur
of a
Kangol
Kangol.
hat?
Yeah, you know what I mean.
What kind?
I feel like we're talking about the same thing.
What is?
It's
his
like
approach?
imagine like a pool table, right? Like the surface of a pool
Felt?
table. That's
Oh,
what
you
the
mean
Kangol hat's
felt.
made out of.
Yeah,
Felt.
that's true. Or wool. Some of them are wool.
Are any velvet? They're velvet, no?
Yeah, there's some
Probably.
velvet for
I
sure.
feel like Bruce Arians definitely has a velvet Kangol hat.
Oh, yeah,
Yes.
probably, yeah.
I don't understand this approach that he took of outing himself while asking for the cookie. Of like immediately saying, "I don't belong here. I was just in the neighborhood.
terrible-
I'm
and
not
I
a
have
cop.
cookie."
Trust
Not a
me.
narc.
Why? I mean, well, first off, spoiler alert, it worked.
Uh-huh.
But second of all,
It wasn't the spirit of what you were supposed to be
It
doing.
really
No,
wasn't.
what do you mean? The spirit was Stefan Diggs goes in and gets cookies, and so we're asking, can you go in and get cookies if you just asked? And it turns out the answer is yes. I was actually able to get the sound here into the board, so you can hear it, and you'll hear my secondhand embarrassment. Here we go.
I was just walking through the neighborhood and I was curious if I can get a cookie and like random passersby just get cookies.
It's just like you're super honest. So we'll just say, hey, I'm staying here. Give me a cookie.
Oh wow, thank you so much.
Welcome. Enjoy.
All right, thanks. Hesitated there at the end. She not only gave me a cookie, she gave me 2 cookies.
What?
Extraordinary.
Wow.
There you go.
So
you
were-
did not say random passersby to this woman.
So
I did.
Embarrassing.
Oh
Why
my
is it
God.
embarrassing?
And then you were talking to yourself.
Well, I mean, I was I was doing a thing. I was recording
Are
myself.
you
doing the
allowed to
thing.
record in Florida
No.
without permission?
No, that's a felony.
Laws vary.
Oh.
Lost it.
You should take this out.
All right. Well, I played it for you guys.
You
Anyway,
know who would have caught him, Billy? Terry Benedict.
I thought you were
Terry
gonna say
Benedict
you.
would have caught him like this.
But again, I'm not
he goes to
committing a
your feelings.
crime. I just asked for cookies, and they gave me
heist.
cookies.
It's a heist.
It's not a heist.
It was supposed to be. It was meant to be a heist.
supposed to be a heist.
Yeah.
It'd be like if I went into a bank and said, "Hello, may I have $2,000?" and they just handed me $2,000.
Yeah, that's not
But
how
that
you rob
also
a
feels
bank.
like a robbery.
Yeah.
It's not a robbery.
Were you pointing a gun at the woman when you asked for a
No.
cookie?
I don't think that's illegal in Florida, though.
No.
You got to carry it on your belt buckle.
Just if you record it.
Huh.
You kind of ruined the fun of this experiment.
Why did I ruin the fun?
I don't get it.
Jeez.
What are we
Like,
shitting on
what,
Whitney
like,
for?
why do we have to be some
No.
sly detective who's trying to get cookies?
No, not
No,
a
he
sly
should have been like, "Hey, I'm in
detective.
511. Can you get me a cookie? I'm just gonna go back upstairs."
Exactly.
Billy gets
But
it.
he
I
got
feel
the
like you were
cookie.
supposed to do it the way Stefan Diggs does it, which
Yes.
is you just walk in with confidence and say, "Can I have a cookie?"
That's what he did.
That's
though.
what I did.
Do you give random
No.
do you give random passersby a cookie?
I'm doing a social experiment.
I didn't say I was doing a social experiment. I just said I happen to be in the neighborhood. Do random passersby get cookies?
I would have said no if I was working the front desk.
Yeah.
Okay, but
No,
you know
get the
I would
what?
have been
Fuck
like,
out. Yeah.
"Get out."
But you weren't working the front desk.
What?
This lovely
You were
woman,
home?
This lovely woman was, and she gave me 2 cookies. I had one last night, and Billy just had another. And
hope
despite
she
the fact,
sues you.
despite the fact that I just gave him a cookie, he still manages to shit on me.
No, it's not you. It's just
say thank you.
This
man.
wasn't the
He wanted it
spirit of the
differently. He wanted it to happen
experiment.
differently.
Yeah.
This
Say
would have
thank
been a
you,
good
Billy.
skill to
Say
draft
thank
in the
you.
skills draft, like the ability to not get shit on for doing mundane tasks. Woody, you should have drafted
Well,
that instead of nightlife.
I am
Nightlife?
If we're doing it in the by percentile, I am bottom 1% in the world
you
of
weren't
not
here
being
last
able
one.
to do
Billy
mundane
wasn't
things
there.
without being shit on.
But you know that you broke the spirit of this game.
How did I break the spirit?
You
Tell him,
were
Billy.
intended to go in and get a cookie through means of deceit.
Yes.
But why do that when being straightforward also worked?
As
No,
Billy eats the cookie.
it's more fun the other way.
Yes.
You make up a story. Jess has told us, and I'm sorry if I'm betraying this, we can take it out. Jess has told us sometimes when she goes out, she'll just make up stories and names and all kinds of fiction that she'll tell
Always.
people. Yeah.
I'm a different person every night.
Yeah, don't you just want to do that? Don't you want to be someone else sometimes?
No.
Damn.
No, I just want to be myself. As weird and awkward as I am, asking a person behind a DoubleTree counter if a random passersby, I just happen to be in the neighborhood, get cookies. Yeah, that was a weird way to ask. I'm weird. It's okay.
More
Have you
power
ever-
to you.
Have you ever made a crank call?
Ever made a crank call?
Yeah.
No.
Really?
No, I've never made a
Let's
crank
do it
call.
right now. Let's do
Have
it
you
right
ever
now.
have you ever knocked on someone's door and ran really fast? Away?
That I think I have done.
Really?
Yeah.
Have you ever been tempted when a fan approaches you in the wild to say, "No, I'm actually not Chris Wittyngham,"
No one would
It's
believe
impossible.
go out
Yeah.
on your
It's
business?
impossible.
There's not 2 of him.
Yeah.
Billy, have you ever done that?
It's not a bad thing.
Has anyone ever done that? Roy, have you ever done that? If someone comes up to you like on the street and they're like, "Are you Roy from the LeBatard
You're like,
Show?"
what do you mean?
You're like,
No.
no.
I've never said no.
No, I've
Really?
never-
That would be such a huge flex. One of us has to try that one day and report back on Mystery Crate.
I do it every day.
I got you.
Wait, Tony, you have people coming up to you all the time being like, "Hey,
No,
you're Tony from the LeBatard
absolutely
Show?"
not.
Yes,
There was one
yes.
time at Chick-fil-A where a guy's like, "Hey, aren't you Tony from the LeBatard Show?" And I'm like, "Yeah," and that was it.
And the guy goes, "Hey, here's $1,000."
Great
Tony."
story.
What a
Yeah.
story.
Compelling and rich.
Lots of good stories on this crate.
No,
huh?
it's been horrible.
But how would you? How would you?
Okay, Mr. Fernie Alvarez, Google him. Like, what's
Yeah,
wrong
you're
with
doing
you?
a great job
No,
driving
listen.
it, Lewis.
Listen, I have no problem
guys
self-deprecating. Mine was the worst part.
Double A is better than triple A.
Yeah, pull that one
What's
out
the
of your
deal
ass.
with double A?
The prospects.
Double
yes.
A.
Wait,
What's up with that?
Can we come up with an alter ego for Witty for when he goes on a crime spree, like different from the normal crime sprees?
He has to be like Venom. Like he has to have that
Venom.
type of personality
Yes,
where it's just
yes.
dark and
No,
like,
not like a
everything.
super villain. Like I want him to. I want.
As a regular villain?
Yeah, like a
Like-
Danny Ocean type.
Yeah.
Like what would he?
Oh, but
No, it's too
Danny
slick.
Ocean's not a villain. He's not a villain.
Too slick.
No.
Wait, what's your
He's
alter
like Robin
ego's
Hood.
name again?
American Psycho probably would be the best way to go.
No, that's not a no.
Would I be like Don Cheadle's character
Wait.
who does a terrible British accent?
Roy has an alter
Yeah.
ego.
No, I'm
Yes, it's
talking
like
about
Jack
Chris's
Spade or something like that.
It has to be
Oh,
someone
yeah,
really
that's
grungy.
Different name.
What is that?
Don Cheadle's name is Basher Tar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His believe me, I know terrible British accents because I have one. But Don Cheadle's in that movie was horrendous. Like distractingly bad.
Yeah, but he's
Distracted
he's
me
supposed to be British. It's not like that's his disguise. Like that, the character's British.
I know.
It's just
Yeah,
not a
true.
good accent.
That's what I'm saying. Like
Yeah.
the accent,
Hey.
the accent bumps me.
Interesting.
I mean, he's from Kansas City, so
He's got his Cockney, yeah, and he just tries to, make it seem like he can do this. It's awful. It's awful, man.
So you wouldn't use a British accent as a fake cover?
Ooh, I've been encouraged to do a night out on the town where I'm a British guy the entire time.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is that because you're so good at the accent?
I
Is
like
what it
that.
is?
I think people would find me out. I'd have to think, right? Like
I think so,
after
too.
a certain
Within
point-
seconds, yes.
Probably because you don't look British.
You think people in Miami have an ear for British accents?
No, I think you could get away with it. On the
flip
flip side, Idris Elba has a great American accent.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
so good. How
Yeah.
did they do?
The reverse is
How did they do
usually-
American accents better than we can do
They
their
sound
accents?
like
Why does that
That
happen?
is such a great question, Tony. I've been
Yes.
trying to figure that out myself for years.
Yeah.
No, it's a great shout because, like, for me, in my ear, an American accent is almost like a neutral accent, and yet there's aspects of it clearly that many British actors have picked up on. I will say, in Molly's Game, Idris Elba's American accent bumps me a little bit.
Really?
I'm not saying it bumps me a lot. It bumps me a little bit. But on the whole, yeah,
It's a good
his accent is quality.
When I've seen like British people in particular try to I have an American accent, or like Australian people try to do an American accent, it's
Nicole Kidman.
It's always so condescending and insulting. It's like, let me sound as dumb as possible.
Right.
And that's how
Yeah.
they view the American accent or American
I've only
impression.
Yeah.
I've only heard two varieties. It's like Southern, the howdy y'all, welcome to America. It's one of those, or it's the I've heard Rebecca Lowe of NBC do a Valley Girl, oh my god, one of those. But those are the only two varieties that I've heard of people doing comedy American accents. That's all people have.
So, okay, in this fantasy of yours where you go out and you're British for a night,
Yeah.
you would need to have a backstory.
I would.
You couldn't just be Chris Wittyngham from England and then
I could
tell
be-
the rest of the
Brit.
He
story
kind of
in
can,
John
though.
Oliver.
No,
story
it
over
can't.
here.
I can vary the pronunciation of my last name
No, I
and be
know.
and be Whittingham. for the
But you
night.
need a backstory. So what would that backstory be?
Mm.
This is kind of what we should have done for the double
For the cookie.
situation.
Ooh,
Yeah.
okay. So maybe I'll go back in 2 weeks' time
Yeah.
as this person
Yeah.
and be like, hello there.
Yeah. Hello, love.
Oh yeah.
Governor?
Hello, love.
Long con.
Evening.
Long con.
Yeah.
Evening.
Hell yeah.
I'm in the area. I'm an investment banker.
Bloke.
Here for a convention down the Diplomat. And I would like a cookie because I happen to be in town. And I've heard at the DoubleTree Hotel from
He
Hilton.
still doesn't get it.
Yeah,
Fantastic
Billy
cookies.
You're still missing the point of this.
You're missing
Not
the point.
gonna
You have to
say-
be a
Not-
criminal.
Still a
You're
random
staying at the
passerby.
hotel.
Yeah, you have to.
You
be
have
at
to
the
lie.
hotel.
Oh, okay. So I have to make it seem like I'm at the hotel?
Yeah,
You have to lie.
Okay, I missed
Maybe
the point.
this is why things went wrong. You didn't understand the goal.
It didn't go wrong. I got two
He didn't
cookies.
understand the assignment.
Yeah, exactly.
He got the.
Okay.
Okay.
So let's try this again.
Hello there. I'm in room 811.
Yes.
And my coffee maker broke. And as
Sir, we don't have coffee
How
makers at
are
the
we
Double
getting
Tree.
Yeah,
to the
that's
cookie?
too specific.
You're
That's
too
too
many
specific.
details
Okay.
here.
Yeah.
You have to lie more.
Overcorrection. Overcorrection.
The
Yeah.
British Stugotz.
I'm trying to basically negotiate because my coffee maker broke, can I get a cookie instead?
Okay, good. I like where your head's at.
Sir, we have a coffee maker in the lobby for everyone.
Overcorrection. Yeah. Let's give it a go. One more try here.
All right. So what for you do you think should be the alibi for why I need a cookie?
I lost
because I'm
my
staying at
cookie.
the hotel?
Because you want a cookie.
Yeah,
Lost
just
Because you want a cookie.
is not it, Louis.
I lost my
Say
first
I
cookie.
thought- I
May I
lost
have
my
a
cookie.
second?
Yeah,
I
it's
thought,
hankering
I
for a
thought
cookie.
I want a cookie was too direct.
No,
that was
no.
the whole
okay.
thing.
Well, okay. We need to take steps here, baby
Yeah.
steps.
Craving
The first step is
a
we
cookie.
need to establish this character.
Yeah.
Because you need to become this person.
Yeah.
So the person still has your name, just with an accent.
What if we change my first name to Harry or something like that?
Okay, Harry.
Harry Whittingham.
Harry Whittingham. Who's an investment banker.
Yeah, I'm an
apparently.
investment banker.
Oh,
yeah.
Town
Harold.
for a convention.
Yeah.
You're a wizard, Harry.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm in town for a convention. What other aspects of me? are noteworthy to get into this character.
You want to be an
Doesn't matter.
investment banker for sure?
No, it's just the first. It's like when I think of a random occupation. That's
I
the
think
first thing
there's
I
like
You gotta be more
You're a writer.
criminally.
You're like an author.
no,
more
no,
criminally.
criminally.
Oh
No.
yeah, no, that's a good one.
All British
Tony.
people are authors. That's
Yeah.
a great. That's a great tell.
I was
so
gonna say
true.
you should be
Yeah.
you should be in town for the Bitcoin convention.
Ooh,
I think working in finance is a good,
Yeah.
is a good tell.
Finance,
You could
yes.
say you work in the Gherkin.
What is that?
Did you call me?
I don't know what that
Alright.
means, but it sounds good.
It's a building in London that looks like
Oh.
a pickle.
Oh,
Hell yeah.
Thought it was fake pubes.
Right. Okay.
Fake what? Oh, that's a merkin.
Oh.
Excellent joke, Billy. Go.
Oh, my family's not listening.
did a timer just go off in someone's room?
It's time for you to
Yep.
wake up.
It's your alarm.
All right, so
Nope.
Okay, so
Top
you're
of the morning
I'm,
to you.
finance.
I'm Harry Whittingham, who works in finance in the Merkin. In
no.
The gherkin, not the merkin.
Hell yeah.
Merkin is fake pubes.
Hell yeah. Merkin.
You should say merkin though.
Yeah, you should. Yeah. Record
better for
this
the
one.
story.
You need to record this one.
Yeah.
and then so what am I in town for? Now that I work in finance and I'm not an investment
Well,
banker.
there's still a convention. There's
The
always a convention.
crypto.com convention.
Yeah.
Crypto. Okay, the CryptoCon, as Billy Corbin has called it. All right, and so the reason why I need a cookie is what?
You just need one.
We haven't gotten to the cookie yet.
I don't think you need a
Yeah.
motive. Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, you
we-
just need a cookie.
Then
Also, don't give a
the whole
direct
thing-
room
the whole
number.
thing
Yeah,
is
Just
an
tell me
FTL.
you're on a
I
certain
enjoyed
floor.
that first
You can't.
cookie so much.
No.
Down coming for seconds.
No, but the whole thing is that I was too direct and just asking for a cookie.
Yeah, well, we
that
still-
I needed to come up with a reason for it.
We still haven't solidified your background. All we
Okay.
have is
Yeah.
a name.
Mm-hmm.
Are you
possible
married?
profession.
Are you single?
Yeah.
I'm single.
Are you looking?
Okay.
Okay.
You're telling the truth here.
Well, I mean, I might as well live some bits of the character that are true to.
Well, yeah, especially if
Okay.
you're gonna
I'm
go
like
out.
I'm like a real world character. I'm single and ready to mingle.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
I love that. Every season of the Real World starts with 4 people going, "I'm single and ready to mingle."
Do you guys remember the show Next on
Yes!
MTV?
On the
Yeah.
bus?
Oh
Yeah.
my God! What
Yeah.
a dumpster fire of a
Oh
show.
God, it was awful, but it was great.
I want to watch a rerun and just see if it's as bad as it felt at the time. 'cause
It's probably
it,
worse.
Yeah, you
It
probably would
felt
feel
really
worse.
bad even at the time. It can't have aged
My
well.
my favorite was when they would just walk off the bus and immediately get sent back.
Oh,
Next.
God,
That's
Yes.
horrible.
Brutal.
Yeah, that was so bad.
I was gonna say that.
If you're ugly, don't go on that show.
Oh,
like,
jeez.
just be, like,
But
But that was the thing. The producers
I-
put ugly people for that
I,
reason.
I would not go on that show.
Really?
Out of fear of just being sent right back in.
Next did right away.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't. I don't believe enough in my attractiveness as a human being to walk out and potentially suffer that shame.
Oh my God!
Oh,
All of
that's
these
bad.
shows were awful for like young people with
Yeah.
self-esteem issues at the time, right?
Yeah.
Everything
The
from
worst
2004.
lessons imagined.
Yeah, from 2004 to 2009, MTV
Yes.
TV was horrible for your
Just make
self
Just made everyone feel like shit.
Yeah. Room Raiders, God forbid.
Do you remember what's probably the worst show that they had? Silent Library.
No.
Oh
I
my
don't-
God,
I
Oh, I
don't.
yes.
hated that
No.
show.
Silent
So
Library.
I
dumb.
hated that
Remember
show.
this.
You would, you like the library aspect.
You would
of
love
it,
it.
Witty. Yeah. So the way that Silent Library worked is, and
Such a good show.
The one that I remember was they had the cast of the Jersey Shore on Silent Library. So Silent Library, you had like 4 or 5 people sitting around a table, and then you had someone coming on and just things happening where people were supposed to like make them laugh or get them to make noise, and they had like a noise meter. And then I guess people were, I don't even remember what happened. The people
was
got
like
eliminated, like
the
they won
skit-
money or something.
Yes, it's like the Skin and Practical Jokers where you have to make the other Jokers laugh and you have to be the one that's silent. It was just a show based on who can laugh the least, I guess.
Quietest, yeah.
It's like the
Right.
penis game,
Yes.
How does that work?
But opposite.
but the opposite.
Right.
Peanut. You never played that in high school, Billy?
No.
Everyone
Ah.
says penis, and you have to keep saying it
It's
louder and louder
escalating, yeah.
Huh.
until someone gets in trouble, basically, for yelling penis. Incredibly
Yes.
stupid game.
Penis.
Yes.
No, it's one of the best
But you always
games
want to go
can
Penis.
first.
It's one of the best
Penis.
games you
play.
can
Yeah,
play.
you can play. If 10th
Penis.
grade, you're playing the penis game in the middle of AP biology.
Penis.
You're having a great day, brother.
Or he's playing the penis
you with
game
the
by
brother.
himself right now. Who do you think would come in and yell? Bob?
So Harry
Dan?
Whittingham
Is Dan still there?
is in finance, works
Yeah.
at the Merkin, is in town for a convention, is single and ready to mingle.
Yeah.
Right.
potentially trying to get on the real world. We don't know. But what else would you do? Because this is just you trying to get a cookie. But forget the cookie for right now. If you were out on town for a night, the plan would be you'd be telling these lies to people, right?
Yeah.
Like, it wouldn't just be a secret for yourself. So how far would you go in these conversations? Like,
all the way.
How big a lie would you like weave?
Okay.
All the way?
Wait, so I'm telling other people that I'm meeting at CryptoCon with, hey, I got a cookie at the DoubleTree.
No. We need to, guys. We need to
Forget the
separate.
cookie.
Exactly.
Forget the cookie
We're
right
not
now.
getting to the cookie yet. Right now.
Yes.
All right.
We're going back to your dream of lying on a night out of the town, being
Yes.
British.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Okay.
What is the? How does that go? Walk us through what that is. Where
like,
would you go?
so like
How
I-
are you approaching people?
Yeah, so you go to like one of the biggest spots in South Florida, like the wharf or something like that. Go down the wharf, and you just start talking to people, right? You maybe have like one wing person with you.
Yeah.
Right.
Maybe I find someone else who has a good British accent. I don't know if anyone in the group wants to volunteer for this.
You don't need a British friend. You could just be a friend visiting from abroad.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, like this
from
was
across
like,
the pond.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I studied abroad, this is my friend who went to the University of Miami. I love this.
Roy had something explode on. Like, did you have a water balloon? What is that?
No, it's the crystal ball. It slipped on my hand. Wow.
You broke the crystal ball?
What?
The orb?
There's glass everywhere. Everything of mine is soaking wet now.
Oops.
How did you do that?
It slipped right out of my hand.
Oh my god, the orb.
The orb.
You broke
That was
my
our orb.
I apologize.
It's okay.
Yeah.
The good news is it looks like, because the tag is still on the back. It was
Tony,
only
I-
$20.
Oh, good.
Only 20
Expensive.
bucks.
I owe you $20. I'll get a mop.
Bob.
Ow.
Tony, do you
There's
remember
glass,
in Room
be
Raiders?
careful.
Remember in Room Raiders when they would do the black light and they would just
Oh,
look for
no.
jizz?
Dude, Lewis, I was gonna tell you
you
that
say
show
that?
made me think that like everyone's bedrooms had like piss and semen and blood everywhere because of that.
It would
freaking show.
start and they're like, the girl would be like, oh, you know,
Ridiculous.
his underwear, it was like,
That's
oh,
fake,
it's a little
right?
like messy. And they're like, let's get the black light. And then they would get the black light and they're like, there's jizz everywhere. This guy's a pervert.
Is that the title for this episode?
I have a great story about
That
Room
is
Raiders.
what that show did, though.
I have a
Like,
great
Lewis is
story
not
about jizz.
exaggerating.
Everything was built up to find out how much ejaculate was in people's rooms.
That's what it was. The whole show.
God.
The whole show was how much
That's
jizz
what
is
it
in
was.
this guy's room.
That's what it was.
And then it was always a shocker when they would go to the girls' room and
there was-
jizz everywhere. And they're like, whoa!
What is happening
So 10th
right
grade.
now?
10th grade English class. There's my teacher is pregnant.
Willow-
She's gone
Willow's
half the
doing?
year, right? They bring in a substitute teacher who's all of 21 years old probably. He walks in and his one thing to connect with us as 10th graders, right? Probably 15, 16 years old. It's like, "Hey, I was on Room Raiders."
What?
Huh.
And everybody was like, "Oh shit,
The
okay,
substitute
cool."
Find the
Teacher?
episode?
He
Instant
brought
street
the
cred.
episode in because he had it on DVD.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
no.
so
Wow.
weird. That's weird as hell.
No, it's
It
not.
was
I
so
love that.
weird. So
No,
he
it's
puts
cool.
it on for us.
Yeah,
and
that's
he's
weird.
the guy going into all the girls' rooms like stealing panties, and we were
Oh,
like, "Dude,
gross.
this is weird. What are
That
you
is
doing?"
So strange.
That made me feel very uncomfortable.
And he was my English teacher for like 7 months. It was weird.
What was wrong with your regular teacher that the substitute was
Well,
there
she
for
had
7
she got
months?
pregnant and
Billy's
she's having a
mopping
baby.
the floor right now while he's talking.
I'm
about
sweeping
it.
glass. Yeah.
Bro,
my
the
God.
orb broke. What does this mean for us?
I love that he's not breaking stride.
yeah,
while
like, cosa se
sweeping
jodió.
glass.
La cosa se jodió, dude. Oh
So yeah,
my-
Room Raiders, my 10th grade substitute English teacher that was there for 6
It's
months.
a little weird, Tony.
Yeah,
It was.
That's a strange thing.
I think about that guy all the time
So,
Why? How
Yeah.
come?
because I think about like if he was that weird then, he's got to be doing weird stuff now.
He's a
right?
pervert, right?
Yeah, you don't stop being that weird.
I don't think we can say that on Mystery.
Well, you didn't
Crate.
say the name of the person.
Yeah.
Well, no, I
That's
didn't say
That's
his
true.
name.
Okay, good.
I have to. You know what? Let me call. Hold on.
Call him. Call him. Yes.
You're gonna
call
call
him on
your
air.
teacher?
Call him on air.
No, I'm gonna call my wife.
That's even scarier.
Was she in the class with you? Right, be
No,
careful with
well,
that.
she knew about this guy. Hold on.
Just hit me in the ankle with this broom that now is covered
She's
in
gonna
glass.
answer and be like, Tony, why the fuck are you calling me?
Probably.
So you're at the wharf.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, we're making the call. Hold on.
Yeah, we're making the call. Hold on.
Put it closer.
I'm sorry.
Oh.
Very
I'm
sad.
sorry.
She'll call me back. We'll get to that in a second.
So you're at the wharf with. It can't be one of us because then they'll recognize you. because there'll be two of us together.
Yeah.
You know, so it'd have to be not one of us probably. You're at the wharf with Josh Appel.
Yeah.
Right? And you're in town visiting him from across the pond.
Yeah.
And then
we went to university together. Uni.
Yes.
Now we're getting too
London
complicated.
School of Economics. Although I feel like a lot of Americans go there.
But now you need two people to have gone to the London School of Economics because you went to university together.
Yeah.
Uni.
Maybe you.
We don't both have to have gone to the London School of Economics. It can be part of his story.
King's College.
This is a slew
If you
of
went
lies.
there
This
together,
is a cavalcade of lies.
But you need to be prepared for this. You need to be prepared.
I need to prepare for follow-up questions. Yeah.
That's why we.
Where did you grow up? In
guys, hold on. I'm getting the call. You ready?
Okay.
All right, here we go.
There's a lot going on this episode. Two-part.
Hey.
Hey, sorry.
You're good. Listen, I'm on Mystery Crate right now, and the topic of room raiders came up. Okay. Can you please...
Oh, Mr. Moran.
Mr. Moran. Okay, can you tell me about
Time to
Mr.
bleep
Moran
that
for a second?
Long hair.
Uh-huh.
Parted down the middle.
Uh-huh.
Kind of talk like a surfer dude.
Uh-huh.
Intro to the kids' first day. Hey, what's up? I'm Mr. Moran, and I was on Room Raiders. Want to see my video? And then he played it.
Did he not steal all the panties in the girl's room?
I don't remember that detail.
Hmm.
The guy was
Great pronunciation of detail.
dressed like Shaggy from Scooby-Doo and had like long brown hair.
So he was a pervert? Can you ask?
So he was a pervert?
For sure.
Did
For
you
sure,
get
okay.
the sense that he's found love since?
Billy wants to know if he's found love since.
I hope so.
Me too.
Me too.
I don't know. You know, I have no idea. I don't know. Maybe he's just alone with his dog somewhere.
Oh.
Maybe a cat.
Maybe some panties.
Jesus.
That's pretty weird.
That was Lewis, sorry.
Of course it's Lewis.
That was Lewis. Sorry.
Yeah.
All right, thank you.
Bye, Jenny.
Thank you, Jenny.
Love you, Jenny.
Bye.
See? Mr. Moran.
We're going to have to bleep out
Bleep
all
that
of
again.
Why did you
Yeah.
say it a second time? Jesus.
41
Third
Oh,
time.
yeah, hold on.
Ah.
Oh, sorry, Bob. Let me get out of your way.
You good?
Yeah, no, we're fine here. Don't
You
worry.
good?
I can try it after.
Bob, you good?
Yeah.
How do you feel, Bob?
I feel great.
Okay, good.
Love that.
Thank
Love
you,
the
Bob.
vest, too.
Thank you, Bob.
Anyway, so back to you.
Yeah.
You went to uni with Josh Appel.
Yep. But no, I went to uni here. I was an
okay,
abroad
good,
student
good.
at the University of Miami.
Really?
All right. Well, he went to South Florida. So let's say I went to South Florida as an exchange student.
Yeah.
Be a
great.
random place to go for a break.
Not as much prestige, though.
Let's go for it.
The one
Yeah.
in Tampa?
Yeah.
Yeah,
the one
yeah.
in Tampa. Yeah.
Go Bulls. Yeah.
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 Right.
It's weird that it's called South Florida. It should be West Florida, but that's besides
Don't
the
get
point.
well.
No,
That
you
could be one of the
started on
things
that,
that you
man.
could mention.
You know what
in your
someone told
accent.
me the last time we mentioned USF on the show was that when USF was founded, it was the southernmost school in Florida.
That can't be true.
I don't know about that.
Someone tweeted that at me. I took
Cap.
their word for it.
I mean, the University of Miami has been around since like the early 20th century, so it would be.
Yeah.
Are you calling this random tweeter
Yes.
a liar?
Yes.
Yes.
I am. Yeah.
That's probably true.
Let's go to USF here.
I'm looking it up. You just keep on with your lies.
Okay. Yeah. So I went.
Do you have kids? Are
No,
you,
no,
are
no,
your
I'm
parents
single.
still
Ready to
alive?
mingle.
I'm
Ready to
single,
mingle,
single,
yeah.
ready-
He's ready to
single-
mingle.
You
He's
can
on
be single
Room
and have
Raiders.
All
kids.
because he's single.
That's true.
Do you have siblings?
Yeah, I have one sibling. His name is Nigel.
No, I don't like that.
No.
You gotta no. You gotta
What?
disassociate
Nigel
yourself
Thornberry.
from Nigel. Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
One, you already done the Nigel thing when you were the Nigel, the soccer expert before. I don't
Oh,
know
yeah.
what Lewis is doing when he's making noise over
Yeah.
there. The University of Miami was founded April 8th, 1925. The University of South Florida was established December 18th, 1956. So not even close.
Telling whoppers.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Telling
30
whoppers.
years.
Wow.
Love that.
I thought you said
was it
tallywhackers.
That
was
too.
it was it like the direct like the public unit the public institution that was southernmost?
It
maybe?
doesn't.
It literally doesn't matter.
Back to
yeah.
your.
It literally
your fake
doesn't even matter
brother.
because they didn't say that. So
Why
they
don't
lied
you
to
have
me.
a sister?
We're in the weeds
You
now.
should
We're in
have
the
a
weeds.
sister.
Oh, I should
The
have a
weeds.
sister?
Yeah, you
Okay.
should have a
The
sister.
weeds.
She's really smart.
Right. Yeah.
Catherine.
Oh, that's
I was
good.
gonna
One.
go Greta.
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 I know a Greta.
Do you?
Me too.
Elizabeth.
Elizabeth is a good shout. I'll
Thank
go with
you.
Elizabeth.
After the
You're welcome.
Queen.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's.
What do you call her though? What's your
Plausible.
nickname for her?
Liz.
Lizbeth.
Her Highness.
Bet. Liz?
Betty.
You would not call
Lizzie.
your sister Her Highness at any point. This
Lizzie.
is-
Yeah.
Lizzie,
I think Lizzie would be a common one.
Yeah.
I'll go for
Right,
Lizzie.
yeah.
Yeah, my sister Lizzie. She's 2 years younger than me.
She's actually meeting us tonight.
Eliza.
Yeah, she'll be here later.
Yeah, that's a good. You got.
Yeah, but when they ask you look around. You're like, she should have been here.
Where is Lizzie?
Yeah.
Funny you mentioned that.
At some point, you got to get a call from Lizzie that she's not going to make it out.
Right.
Yeah.
That it didn't piss you off, but like it really like, man, this is not like I'm not having
That's
as
when
good
you
of a
cry.
time. Yeah,
Yeah.
a little
You
bit
smoke
of emotion.
cigarettes, right?
Yes. Yeah.
For
you
sure.
need to have
I definitely
cigarettes.
smoke
What
Kind of
kind?
cigarettes.
What's your kind?
Menthol.
I'll go for some Marlboros.
Oh wow.
Red
Cowboy
or-
Killers?
I have to
Yeah.
be honest. I wanted
Cowboy
I
Killers.
wanted to like cigarettes.
This is a dream we can try to make come true for you. I guess.
What type of Marlboros? The reds?
Why have
or are
you
getting-
wanted?
No, those are the
The
Cowboy
lights.
Killers. You
No,
can't
the
smoke
lights.
reds.
You
Why
gotta smoke
the
the
lights,
bronzes, the 44s.
Oh yes, yeah.
The cools.
We're just cigarette
Ah,
experts
cool.
on Mystery Crate.
I've never smoked a cigarette before. I just know they're Cowboy Killers.
Why have you wanted to smoke cigarettes?
Well,
Like
no.
wanted to enjoy smoking cigarettes?
Right. So I tried smoking cigarettes and I didn't like it.
Mm.
It was just like, wait, isn't something supposed to happen? And nothing happened.
What?
It was just like, you know, like,
That's weed.
A little
Yeah.
buzzkey.
No,
What
no,
did you
no,
think
no.
was
You
going to
got
happen?
confused?
No, but like there are
Yeah.
people. Aren't there people who like I have a friend who I do Inter Miami games with who's like cranky if he doesn't smoke cigarettes. And he describes like I love my cup of Joe in the morning with a cigarette and it gets my day going.
But I
And,
think
like,
that's
Ooh, the Swedish
sweet.
breakfast.
That
Yeah.
speaks more to addiction, I think.
Yeah,
than
that-
to
yeah,
what
he's
an
an
addict
addict.
would
Don't
do.
get him.
He's an
don't
addict. Yeah.
slant me.
But no, but isn't like addiction is born out of like you start with something that is desirable, right? Like you know, like for example, people that become gambling addicts, so you start with like you know a great night out where you won $5,000 playing blackjack.
Why would
and you're
anybody
chasing that
desire
high.
a cigarette?
Yeah.
I'm just
Have
saying,
you had
like,
one?
But like, think of your first time that you got drunk. That was probably not something
No,
that
it
you
was
desired
terrible.
and thought
It was
was
terrible.
great, right?
Oh,
But like the level below drunk was a great time.
Yeah.
Yeah, like me, like six drinks in, I was like, I'd say the best person that I've ever been.
Really?
Me after like 6 drinks.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Wow.
You
Six?
smoke. You don't smoke reds. You smoke American Spirits, the yellow box.
But that's if you're quitting cigarettes, you smoke American Spirits.
No, because he's
So
British.
wait,
so he's
what's your
like-
first name, Chris?
My characters,
Harry.
my characters
Harry.
is
Harry.
yeah, Harry. Harry Whittingham.
Is Harry Whittingham Chris Whittingham
Whittingham.
after 6 drinks? Is he like the best
That's a
version of
great
you?
question.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
That's a good call.
Actually, I probably
Thank
said
you.
I said too many drinks. There's probably like 3 or 4.
Lot
I was gonna
gin.
say
A
6
lot of
drinks
gin.
in your
Six is-
buzz.
Guinness
Like
is too
that's.
many.
I'm actually really impressed.
It would be
Six
six
is too many.
6 beers, I'm assuming. Not
Yeah,
6
6 beers.
mixed
It's a
drinks.
lot of beers.
A Guinness, a lot of Guinness, yeah.
3 or 4 drinks. I'm a better person.
I have
Right.
2 beers and I'm hammered.
Really?
Yeah, we know.
I
You're
weigh
tiny.
150 pounds. I'm efficient. My body's efficient.
Yeah.
What do you want me to do?
Great. So, Harry, you're gonna have to have cigarettes on you.
Whitney.
You're gonna have to smoke at least one while talking to this person, and hope that this person
Yeah.
is not bothered by that.
You know
correct?
what? And if they don't like it, then you know
Not for Harry.
Yeah, exactly.
Then piss off.
Piss
Yeah,
off.
piss
Piss
off,
off.
mate.
Yes.
Yeah, no, I've been not.
Wanka.
It would be funny, Tony, if he was smoking 305s.
Yeah, that would be funny.
Are we
Chris,
gonna,
I feel like your British character should just be Austin Powers.
No. It's like an overly aggressive libido.
Yes.
Oh wow!
AKA
doing that.
super horny.
It's called Mojo.
Yeah.
It is called Mojo. yeah.
Mojo.
Penis.
My 9mm automatic.
So when are you gonna do this?
You know, I'll try it out sometime.
Okay.
What would
But
you
I'm-
wear? What would
but
your
I'm-
Tonight,
I
tonight,
mean,
do tonight.
No, 3-piece suit at some point.
You're not. You can't go to the wharf in a.
You can't go to the wharf in a
Why
3-piece
not?
suit. They'll kick you
No,
out.
that's
Why don't
okay.
you
They'll kick you out.
They won't let you in.
They won't let you in.
No one goes to the wharf in a 3-piece suit.
Cops do. That's it.
All right.
No,
Are
you're
there-
not.
Woody's gonna walk back into this DoubleTree and they're gonna be like, Jesus Christ, this guy again. Why is he in a suit? Why is he smoking a cigarette?
Like, sir, put that out. We're in the lobby.
Okay, so like a
Why does he have a monocle?
like a business
Why
dress
does he
shirt
have a
but 2
monocle?
buttons,
Wow.
but like 2 buttons undone?
Top hat.
Whoa, 2 buttons witty?
Yeah.
That's a witty we've never seen
Oh,
before.
no,
Well,
no, no.
Wow.
I was 2 buttons witty in Texas. Was
Louse.
Were you?
Only because you were forced at the honky tonk.
Yeah, I was.
Oh,
I
that's
had to
true.
ride
The
yeah,
white
for like
horse.
40 minutes, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Billy, where were you?
Ride the white horse.
I went back to the hotel.
Oh.
I had to edit like hour 2 of that day or something and put it up.
Oh.
Yeah.
Some found love at that
Well, we
white
all
horse.
we all had ours.
Who found love at that white horse?
We saw some people, you know, like other patrons of the white
I
horse.
found a lot of Coors Light that night.
Miller
Oh, in the
Lights?
bathroom,
Stugotz found cigarettes.
on the floor.
Maybe
Maybe-
they were Harry's.
Yeah.
penis.
What's gonna
that-
happen now is when you go to do the cookie, you're gonna be thinking about this and you're gonna mix up the stories. So you're gonna show up to the front desk. You're like, "Hi, I'm Harry Whittingham. I come from across the pond. I went to university with whoever the hell.
Josh Chappelle.
Right. Josh Chappelle. I have a sister named Lizzie. Can I have a cookie, please? It's like way too much information.
May I?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mother, may I?
I would like to partake in one of your cookies.
Partake.
I hear it is one of your finest delicacies.
But they don't call cookies cookies, right? They call them biscuits.
Biscuits,
Yes.
yeah.
Oh, wow.
Wow, you would have been
May I have a
discovered.
chocolate biscuit?
Can I have a biscuit?
What
You're
you call
gonna
a cookie
confuse
here
the
in the
person,
States.
though.
Yeah, right.
Like
Exactly.
biscuit,
Like,
isn't
But
it?
then,
Biscuits
but then,
here.
What are you
but
on
then,
about?
Harry, you have to take a bite of the biscuit and then spit it out and say, you Americans and your sugar.
Yeah, you need to spit
This
it
is
out
far
on the
too
floor.
sweet.
That's far too sweet.
Spit it
I'll
on the
save it.
floor.
I'll eat the
good
rest
bake.
with tea.
Not a good bake.
This is overproved. Well,
I don't know.
That
if
was
this is
Mr.
gonna
Creator,
work,
right?
poor
but-
Jeremy who has to deal with this edit.
Yeah, good luck with that. Yeah.
Very much.
Anyone
All right, you
promoting
wanna do your
anything,
thing?
or what?
Oh yeah. Well, actually, first off, we should say thanks to Bob for cleaning up our mess. And
Bobby!
Yeah,
sorry to
thanks.
all the cosmic forces who have been upset by the destruction of our orb. That'll do it for this edition
I
of
tried to
Mystery
sweep it up,
Crate.
you
Be
know.
sure to check out all the podcasts, LeBatard and Friends
Published in order.
Podcast Network. We begin with Billy Gill. What's going on with Stupidity, God Bless Football, and all of your other projects?
Oh, Stugotz has Max home on Stupidity this week, and if he found someone walking around Augusta, there may be more. Maybe John Harbaugh, Jim Harbaugh, maybe Mike Golick, maybe Marty Smith, maybe Trey Wingo. He mentioned at one point also. Who
Bob
knows?
Wiener.
Ooh, Bob Wiener, possibly. Or
Bobby.
I think he said his brother's name.
Papa
is Eric.
Wiener.
Yeah. Yeah. What?
Okay.
Penis.
Anyway.
Roy, what's going on with Montgomery and Company this week?
All right, we got Rashid Newsom, who is the executive producer of Bel Air, who just got off of their season finale. And we also have Aaron Ashley Simon, co-owner of the esports organization Xset Penis.
Jessica, off the looking glass.
We are still on sabbatical, but we will be back in a couple weeks with Gina Davis.
Tony,
Wow.
you got a video special going on with MMA this weekend. Tell us.
The MMA Hangout with the boys. We are going to watch UFC 273. Friends of the show will like other people that are coming on. Aljamain Sterling, UFC Bantamweight champion, who you heard earlier or may not have heard earlier. He's here. And you're going to watch the fight with us.
Huh.
Hopefully I sound better.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was really mean of Dan.
Yeah. How does this end?
I have a question. This is a very self-serving answer.
I was about
Oh,
to end
good.
it.
Self-serving question.
Well, so you know the answer already. To
Oh,
that
do you want to come on? Yeah, you can. I'll shoot you. an
No,
invite.
no. The self-serving question is: did I win the penis game by saying it on television?
You did.
No.
No?
But no, you should have screamed it.
You
to be
shot.
honest.
No, he shot up the rankings though. He's like a top 10 worldwide.
You know, he might have started it. He might have started it because it was a very low. But remember, it's got to be basically screamed at top of your lungs.
You
at
are
the
a
end.
trailblazer. That's what you are.
Amen.
I mean, overstated probably.
Okay, he's not blazing any trails?
I
didn't
think
say
You
penis
guys
on the
didn't say
Marlins
penis on the Marlins
Yeah, there you
broadcast,
go.
so you don't have any right to criticize.
Steve Martin.
Excuse
Okay,
me.
all right,
Very
all
nice. I
right.
don't know why I'm being
Same
attacked here.
wavelength.
I
Yeah.
was just gonna say,
You had your
I
chance.
think that someone here next week on one of the live shows, because it can't be edited out, just at some point, Monday or Tuesday, needs to just scream penis in the middle of the show.
And
Chris
everyone's
Cody.
And then everyone else has to just pretend like it
Like they didn't hear it.
happen. Yeah, and we just kind of
Yes.
keep it moving. Yeah.
Ooh,
Chris
I
Cody will
like
do it
this.
for
It's
sure.
a good prank.
Yeah.
Chris will do
Very
it.
juvenile.
This really is a Chris specialty, I think.
Yeah.
Too bad it's
I guess
He's
he's
bad.
not
not
here.
here.
Yeah.
Faking
Wish it
car
was
troubles.
Thursday.
Yeah. Bubbles.
Okay, goodbye.
penis.